Hello everyone, I do apologize for being late, but right now I'm off something. My name is Legend Ronnie, this game is Rise of Civilization, we are live streaming, and I was in the middle of some battles, so I'm trying to reconnect right now. Is it live now? It's working! Oh, now you guys see me. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. This was a crazy start of the live stream. Oh my days. Boy, I was talking for myself for like 6 minutes. Oh, fucking. I don't know what to say. Welcome everyone, welcome to the live stream. It's insane. Alright, I'm not gonna go through the names this time because that's why I was talking to myself. I was battling with BigRickB. You guys see in the background. So I was having tier 4 I was having tier 4 versus tier 5 battles. I switched to Rome, and this is how much it cost him to heal 41,000 royal guards. 1 day of healing, 13 million, that's 27 million and almost 7 million gold. Wow, and if he wants to do that instantly, that is a tremendous amount of gem. That is crazy. So he's asking me, what do we want to try next? I recorded the battles. I was on my phone. This is what I was trying to explain. I was on my phone. I was recording all the battles. And then I switched to PC. I pressed the live. I thought I was going live, so I started talking for like 6 minutes. But that's alright. It's probably not going to appear on the live stream. So yeah, we've been having lots and lots of battles. It's been crazy. So he's asking me, what do I want to try? We tried infantry. You got Teutonic Knights. Now unfortunately he doesn't have cavalry commanders. He can only field mixture of troops, Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar. He got them maxed out. So BigRickB got Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar maxed out. Yeah. I don't want to go to the reports. Wait, no, I'm just gonna do the scoutings. Alright, so he got, those are Teutonic Knights, I suppose so. They look like Teutonic Knights. Alright, so he got Teutonic Knights. Should I try him to bring like 200 I got infantry. Alright, let's see Teutonic Knights. Let's see how good they are. Okay, let's try it. 200k Knights, tier 5. My god, this has been a crazy evening for me. You guys have no freaking idea. So let me just get my boys out. You see that I have legionnaires, so I switched to Rome just for this particular video. 200,000 legionnaires, I mean 199,000. I bring all the time. But this time he's going to bring tier 5 cavalry with Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar. 200,000. The reason I'm telling him to bring 200,000 because if he brings more troops I lose. So this is even numbers of troops. Hold on. Where are my troops going? Get back. We are using neutral ground, so none of us can benefit from territorial buffs. My god. 6-star maxed out Hannibal Barca, 6-star maxed out Julius Caesar. Alright, that is crazy. Teutonic Knights, they are special unit, so they do have a lot more stats, even though I know that infantry counters cavalry. But the point is that the Teutonic Knights, they have a lot more stats. I've tried with tier 5 infantry, didn't went that good for him. So now I'm gonna try with Teutonic Knights. So I think this one is not really going that well for him either. So yeah, this is gonna be again pretty I don't know, I mean, who knows? Am I going to win? Alright. My Julius Caesar is not really that great. So is he doing better with knights? I don't think so. I think still with mixture of troops. He had the best results with mixture of troops. With mixture of troops, they were his best results. But Teutonic Knight, they are very, very defensive. Refresh the stream if you are having problems. The Jacko, how are you doing, the Jacko? Let me make sure that I've disconnected all my devices from my Wi-Fi. Make sure I have the best and strongest connection. Alright, so I disconnected everything. So this is my setup, 199 infantry versus tier 5. Maxed out Hannibal Barca with maxed out Julius Caesar, 200k, tier 5 Teutonic Knights, and I have tier 4 troops, legionnaires. Alright, so on the next battle, I'm going to tell him to bring mixture of troops, 220,000. Riza, hello. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream everyone. I'm sorry if I did not mention all your names, but as I mentioned, I was a little bit busy in the middle of something. So yeah. Apparently I'm gonna win against knights as well. Should I tell him to bring archers? If he brings archers, archers are the counter for infantry. Barbaros, hello. What's good, Ronnie? How are you, my friend? Long time no speak. The Jacko, everything is going alright. I'm battling with tier 5 troops. It's been a crazy evening for me. I have a lot of recordings done with the BigRickB. I mean, I'm spending a tremendous amount of resources, but I don't care. I'm super hyped. I'm trying my setup. I'm using my maxed out legendary commanders. He's using his maxed out legendary commanders, and the results are really, really good. He doesn't have Minamoto maxed out. No, I haven't seen what Jacko realized. The update is gonna be live in 2 days. Why does El Cid... What new commanders are most excited about? I think LCD is not gonna be that bad when he's maxed out. Right. So what should I tell him to bring archers? Maybe archers. They are the counter to infantry, or they're supposed to be. I'm definitely gonna smash him. I mean, my health bar didn't even move. But I have to tell you something. If he brings more numbers, if he brings mixture of troops and more than my troops, I can't beat him. That's the only way he can win with these two commanders in tier 5. As I mentioned, I will do a proper video about it because I have a lot of recordings. This is just a couple more battles for the live stream. Alright, so this is the report. 60 Hannibal Barca, 52 Julius Caesar, 126, 40,000 severely wounded. That's a lot. Troops buff. So he brought cavalry. Cavalry attack is low. Cavalry defense is good. Health. So yeah, he needs to use mixture of troops. Those were his best results with Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar. My infantry attack is 120%, 150% defense, 56% health. So if you know how to build your setup, you can win against tier 5. I had more victory battles. We can do 50k. We can do 50k as well with archers for test. Royal, GG, Auron, exactly when I'm live streaming you have to ask me to resolve something. Bro, really, I'm super busy, I can't attend the chat. What new commanders are you most excited about? Constantine, Gilberto. Should choose infantry commander over others. Mr. Bunny, Minamoto is the cheapest legendary commander in the game right now. To max out, to max his skills, he is the cheapest one. Can you show us your progress to tier 5? I'm curious where you are research wise. The Jekko, if you're still here, My castle is going to 23. I still need 2 more castle levels, but that's about 80,000 gems. After that, I need the watchtower. Wall is already building. I need the storehouse. I need an hospital to 25. After that, upgrading academy to 25. I'm gonna skip the economy because I still need some in the economy, but they are not so important. I need defensive formation, herbal medicine, cartography, what steel, scutum, and I don't know what else is required for elite legionnaires. Medical corps, and for medical corps I'm gonna need encampment. So yeah, it's still very long. Still a long investment. So this is how expensive are my tests and my videos. You guys have no idea. Ronnie, if you go to territory construction space, do you click on the information button on fortress? It says they will be able to put on fortress on another kingdom. What do you think about that? There's nothing I can think about that, because that's the only information there is about it. Probably in the future, kingdom versus kingdom. People are talking about kingdom versus kingdom, and they are waiting for kingdom versus kingdom. I don't have all the commanders, guys. I don't have all the commanders maxed out. I can't really... Yeah, the Jekko, it's a long way, I know. I don't really have all the commanders to play around with. That was my main focus. Charles Martel and Richard I. The rest are just work in progress. My next one is going to be Minamoto, because all I have to buy him from the VIP chest. And I mentioned about it that he's the cheapest legendary commander, Minamoto. It's about 185 bucks. I always say 200 because it's a round number. But more exactly, I think it's 185. And you have a maxed out legendary commander. Can't go wrong with that. So my other commanders, they don't have skills. This is my main focus, infantry. That was my main focus from the beginning of the game. Now, next thing, I'm more interested about my cavalry. So all I have to do is just level up Minamoto, buy the VIP boxes, because my Pelagius is maxed out, and he's doing a good pair with Pelagius. I'm not gonna send Epic against tier 5. That's not gonna happen. Hirony, Minamoto, double C or double C Minamoto. What do I do? Minamoto first. Make a video about buffs. About what buff? Jagu, welcome to the stream. And welcome everyone else. Guys, if I did not mention your name, I apologize again. But it was a crazy startup of the stream. I was a little bit busy. What do you think about the new civilization buff leak from the Jekko? 5% archer health, 5% troops march speed, and 5% active skill damage for Ottomans. 5% active skill damage from Ottomans? Whoa. I mean, the troops march is okay, but 5% active skill damage? That is insane. We're gonna wait for 22. We're gonna know for sure on 22. 22 in the morning, that's when we're gonna have all the information that we need. What troops get best with Mini and Frederick? I'm talking about Minamoto. Alright, so he's bringing a 100k archers. I mention it again, these are his best commanders. Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar, they are maxed out. Skills, talents, levels, everything. So he can't use any other commanders except the ones that he maxed out. So I have to use the same. And 100,000. So let's see, just a quick test, if tier 5 archers can counter tier 4 infantry. Charles Martel and Richard the First. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Alright, so he definitely does a little bit more damage. I think he's definitely going to win. Or is the healing gonna bring so many troops back? Are you crazy? I'm actually gonna win against tier 5 archers. That's gonna be insane. After this one, I asked him. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna win this one as well. Are you crazy? So after this fight, we're gonna do one more, and he's gonna bring 230,000 of mixture of troops. So I'm definitely gonna win this one as well. Wow. That is insane, yo. I'm speechless. He's impressed himself because he's max research. He told me he's max research. He done all the... His buildings are maxed out. He told me that as well. His buildings are maxed out. So because he has maxed out building, his hospital, that's 4% health. The army buildings, they also grant some bonuses as well. That is crazy. So the healing can overthrow tier 5 troops on field battles. Look at that, 87,000. That is literally insane. Mr. Bunny, I have a lot of research. I have a lot of research done. My commanders are maxed out. You have to keep in mind a couple of things. Well, do you have specialized infantry commanders? Well, of course I do. Then the difference is the commanders. Just every time I was talking about this is why I always put so much importance in commanders. Having a proper setup of commanders, or using your commanders for what they are good at, that's how you benefit the most in a battle. Hannibal is only good if you're Killer alone. Hello Jeroni, what's up? Killer alone, I'm beating tier 5 troops. Alright, I'm gonna tell him because there's no point, I'm gonna win. Well, he's on red at this point, so he's probably about 20,000 troops. Next one is gonna be the challenge: mixture of troops on foreign territory. The reason I'm saying it's gonna be the challenge because when he's using mixture of troops, that's when Hannibal Barca benefits the most from his talents, and he's gonna bring more troops than me, so he's gonna have 230,000. That's how much I told him to bring. The reason I'm saying that is, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I've started battling with him like an hour ago, so I've tried when he's going to use a lot more troops. I've tried that. So when he's using the maximum amount of troops that he can bring, so he can benefit the most from his Julius Caesar and Hannibal, he beats me. At that point he beats me, but I still survive and I still deliver a lot of damage. But on equal numbers, apparently I'm literally unstoppable. So that's it, 84,000 left, and he used 100k archers. His troops buff on archers, 99 damage, 91 defense, 56 health. That's insane. Alright, so the next one, he's gonna bring 230,000 mixture of troops, and I'm gonna bring 200,000. Alright, let me attack something. 200,000, I still have 200,000. After that is long ass healing. Whoa, where are you guys going? So let's see, 230k thousand. I don't think they run this through and pre-release simulation. Well, he's saying this, but he's not using specific commanders. He's just using Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar. Since attack buff turns tier 4 into tier 5, not to mention the hero's buff, especially with double infantry and troop seal, is the ultimate juggernaut. That's me. Well, your highest benefit is numbers when you bought 266k. You nailed me. Yeah, that's the only battle that he won. But I can't show all the reports because after that is gonna be no reason to do the video. So I'm gonna do the video and show the report then. It was the first battle that we had. 266k tier 5. But it's just too much. For tier 4 that is too much. I would probably still win with tier 5 against him. You need guidance, Mina Boudica or Boudica Mina. And definitely Minamoto. Recommendation for talent 3 for that pair. You have the links over here for the legendary commanders for the part 1 and the part 2. What you want to choose for your Minamoto, if you have enough cavalry, go full cavalry, then skill talent pad. If you don't have enough for full cavalry, then go the skill talent pad for mixture of troops. You watch me, hello, and everyone else, if you guys are tuning in for the live stream, welcome. That's exactly how I call your setup. come on, go already in big battles. So 230k. What's up, Ronnie? I'm just saying there is a war between us and another alliance for the territory close to middle of the map. We are one. And are you guys winning? Double C talent tree video link. I just posted the link. I'm gonna post the link again. Alright, legendary commanders talent links. You have them over there. You have the part 1 and the part 2. Legendary, how how much money? I don't know what those are, so I spent 0 of those. Stefano, hey Ronnie, hope you're doing good. Bro, I'm doing awesome. You have no idea, I've been waiting for months for this kind of moment. I'm hyped. I'm totally hyped. I'm telling you. I just had a lot of battles against tier 5 troops and I'm crazy hyped right now. Do you think is better than Rock? Makes commander that have a skill that lessen the heal of a commander. Estrella, they probably will do something like that in the future. Make a video about troops buffs generally. I have a video about troop stats. I don't know what you are referring about troops buffs. There's only 2 buffs, attack and defense, and there is runes. Wait, are you finally managed to bring out BigRickB? Stefano, you are correct. It's been an hour, more than an hour since I'm battling with him. He wants to try a leadership commander with a healer. So I'm telling him to bring the full capacity out, so we can do a real test. Yeah, but Cleo also grants like 15% defense for 2 seconds. So it's not all bad. I'm not sure if he wants to bring Cleo. Should I tell him to bring Joan of Arc? I would say Joan of Arc. Well, I don't know. You're not using buffs. What should I know? Use whatever you want. You haven't built Joan of Arc. You just started building heroes. I spent whole time in tech and building. Which healer you had in mind? How does rally works with all the troops inside the rally? Use buffs and skills from same commander. Jiv, the game makes sum of the all stats from all the troops. That's how it works. It's hectic right now in the center of the kingdom. Okay, bring her. What can I say? So Hannibal and Cleopatra. He wants to try with the healer. Joan of Arc would have been much better. 25% attack. Buff to all 3 types of troops. A heal every now and then. Maybe even Boudica. Maybe even Boudica will be better than Cleopatra. But if he wants to bring Cleopatra, let's try with Cleopatra. No Pelagius or Richard. You're right. Richard or Hannibal and Richard, that would be interesting. Hannibal and Richard. Hannibal and Richard would be interesting for sieging cities. Hannibal wants Cleo 2 and 200k mix. I told him to bring 230k, but okay, let him bring how many he wants. So Hannibal, $236. Wow. All right, 236. Okay, bring 236k, no buffs. I don't know what buffs he's talking about, to be honest. If he's talking about these ones, should have been using them. He's max research anyway, so I was trying to compensate because I have tier 4 troops. It's not big deal. So 236k mixture of troops and Cleopatra for some heal. Hierony, what level you recommend for my gatherers? You're free to play. Lord Brook, Raven, GR just told you. Sturgill, no, he doesn't have expansion on. When you reach VIP 14, you get a 5% capacity. At VIP 14, you get a 5% capacity. Miguel, what's up? Henry, I have a level 60 Sun Tzu that I want to use as main since I don't pay to win for sculptures. And I was wondering where I can find your recommended build for new talents. Andre. Hold on. I have it over here. Full Epic Commander Talent Guide. There you go, Andre. There is the link to the video. You have all the epic commanders. Heroni, do you even try a second march of infantry with LG? Arion, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, but I'm waiting for the new. I'm waiting for the new civilizations. The new civilizations, new commanders. That's why I haven't spent anything on any commander at the moment. I'm just waiting for the new ones. Whoa, the first one on Cleopatra is just 3. Come on, man. Well, he wants to try with the healer. 9% defense, 250 healing factor. It's not gonna make a difference. Julius is much better than Cleopatra. Alright, so let's try 236,000 tier 5 troops. And he's using Hannibal Barca and Cleopatra, so he has heal as well. That's 600 heal, that's nothing. And a little bit of defense. He can't 600 heal, that's hilarious. Alright, let's zoom in. Am I going to win against 236,000 tier 5? He has a maxed out Hannibal, so at this point he's benefiting the maximum from Hannibal's skills. So Hannibal's skills are working at maximum. He's outside on enemy territory or neutral territory, so he's benefiting from all the buffs from his Hannibal. By the way, is the game sound alright or is it too low? How many golden keys do you have stacked for the update? About 130 plus keys. So you're attacking. Just tell him to stop before he wastes 20 million in healing. Alright, so I'm gonna win as well. I'm gonna win again. So 236,000 tier 5 troops behind Hannibal Barca. Nope. Julius was much better. Do you think El Cid and are a good pair? So and so. If El Cid is maxed out and YSG is maxed out, then most likely. I mean, they can make a good pair. Terry Hong, I did, just for this particular video, I did switch civilizations. So I'm asking him if he has Hannibal and Richard. I'm gonna retreat, yo. There's no point I'm gonna win. If I had the infantry heroes and sent an infantry march, I believe you. I was gonna win. I don't want to give him that much severely wounded. So he's healing Cleopatra, healing 11,000. That's nothing I mentioned. It's not really a good test. For support, yes, in different groups, but not in direct damage battles. Heron, amazing video and keep it up. Cristiano, thank you very much. Do you think Richard should get nerfed? No, I don't think so. This is just a demonstration of how good the setup is, but it can be countered. I'm new player in this game. I started 2 days ago. What do you think the best civilization? Patrick, for free-to-play players, I would say Spain at the moment. But in 2 days we have 3 new civilizations, so hold up. Jabed, yes, tier 5 losing to tier 4. Who will be second commander for Scipio? What's the best counter to Richard Martel? Numbers. In numbers he can win. If he brings out more troops than me with Hannibal and Julius, he can win. What is the best combo for infantry, cavalry and archers? Well, for infantry at the moment is Charles and Richard, or Richard and Charles. For cavalry is Minamoto and Double C. And for archers would be YSG and El Cid, the legendary ones. Is there any calendar on spawning new servers? Yes, Joan, for nuking purpose, 511 YSG with a max Sun Tzu for nuking purpose, yes, that would be great. Richard is only 30. Alright, I think let me see how much did he field this time. That's 266. Alright, so I'm live streaming, so he wants to beat me. Alright, I believe him. So this is how he can beat me, because we did try this one before. We tried this one before, and this is how he can win with his tier 5s. But I know I'm gonna let it go. I was happy I won the other ones. So now he has 266,000 troops. This is the maximum benefits that he can get from his commanders. With numbers. So he has 66,000 tier 5 more than me. Let me zoom in so you guys can see even better. This is way too much, even for my infantry. My infantry is just tier 4. So this is the moment where you guys can see the amount of damage that I take. And I have noticed something differently. It's not just about the damage that I take, but he's generating way more rage. I don't know, because he's doing more damage. I haven't figured it out yet. But I'm doing way less amount of skills if you keep watching the battle than he does. So yeah, my health bar is going low. It's 266,000 troops. So this is where it's too much damage and he wins by numbers. Skill path on Hannibal? No, I think he's on leadership. It's way too much damage. I'm not sure if you use the buff or not. But yeah, at this point, there's nothing I can do. Tier 4 versus tier 5. When he brings even numbers, I can win all the time. Even numbers, I win all the time. And even with that 236,000, it was alright. But 266,000 tier 5, there's nothing I can do. Because I mentioned, and that's why rallies are also so powerful. When there is too much numbers in the group, how the system does, it calculates the sum of the stats. So if you have a large number of troops, that's why defenses are also strong when there is a lot of troops, because the game makes the sum of the troops, and there is obviously a lot of stats if there is a large number of troops. So it's too much health pool that you need to take down. If you had tier 5, he has almost 30%. That's 33%, I think. That's exactly 33%. He has 33% more than me. And it's tier 5 versus tier 4. I changed to Rome just for these battles. He doesn't have tier 4. Lord Z, he doesn't have tier 4. I would win. Against tier 4 I would win with this setup. But still, I'm surviving quite enough. Even against his setup. Does he has any titles? No, I don't think he does, no. And once he drops to 60%, that's when Julius Caesar comes in handy, because when he drops to 60%, there is the second skill from Julius Caesar that reduces their damage by 30% for 3 seconds, every 5 seconds, which is a lot. You guys can check Julius Caesar and you can see that yourself. That is a lot of damage reduction from Julius Caesar as well, once he drops to 60%. So yeah, this is the full potential of Hannibal. I'm sorry, of Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar. 266,000 troops, both maxed out, tier 5, max research, max everything. But I'm using tier 4, so it's you can't blame me. If I had tier 5, I'm not sure if you would have win. I'm not sure, to be honest, because the stats difference it is a difference on the stats. Yeah, so it's definitely going to smash me. How many I have? 13,000. 10,000, 9,000. Yep. And smashed. Smashed. Defeat. No, it says defeat. And look at the amount of severely wounded. This is when healing is bad. When I've done that video about healing, this is when healing is bad. So this is the scout, tier 5 troops. Equal numbers. So his Hannibal Barca is benefiting the most from his skills. Outside the alliance territory, so that's 15% damage. And there is which one? This one. When he's using 3 type of troops, so there's another 10% damage. Plus the debuff from the elephant for 5 seconds. So yeah, with mixture of troops, this is the punching bag theory which I was telling you about. Now the battle report. He was left with 125,000. So 67,000 exactly more troops than me. Troops buff, maxed out commanders, everything. Numbers make a difference. But wait a second. If we look at the power loss, it's almost equal, so I lost. But in terms of power, So yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, he doesn't have many skill open. I only moved him to 30. Then never was mess with him. Man, I'm pumped to see these new hero stats. I hope they aren't a letdown. Just notice my war frenzy run out. Do you know how mad all the tier 5 players are gonna be when they found out how easy it will be to defeat tier 5 troops? Well, they already know. He didn't know, he knows now. Alright, let's see, where's the chat? I'm working on my AoE setup, YSG and Sun Tzu, and Cavalry setup, Pelagius and Double C. Joe said, that's great setup. What is the point to have tier 5 when you rank them with tier 4? Exactly, T-Fox is right. Tier 5 can't be godlike. You just need to have the proper setup, you need to have the proper commanders, and you can beat them. Can't see your chat, Ronnie. What's he writing? Oh, he said Alright. This is what he said. Glad it doesn't bother me. Well, I'm glad as well. I'm just next to him. Well, I'm not sure we can do any more other tests, because as long as he doesn't bring 266,000 troops, I can win. So 266, that's where I stop. I can't go any further. At 236, I won. Please, 0, BigRickB, are you out of your freaking mind? Do you want me to start on another server or something? Extend the chat. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me do that. Alright, so this is, you can see. Wanna try anything else? Well, what else? What other commanders you have? And Epics versus tier 5, I don't want to try. Or I could try Epic Commanders versus tier 5. I could try Minamoto and Pelagius. I could do Minamoto and Pelagius. But Minamoto is not maxed out. So I don't see the point to try to use Minamoto. The whole point of Minamoto is I can't go against maxed out legendary with half legendaries. No point, there's no test in that. Alright, so let's see a picture, a preview. Whoa, he got Frederick, 5-star Frederick. Wow. His Minamoto is maxed out. He should have bring Minamoto with cavalry. Hannibal, Julius Caesar and Minamoto. That's it, Julius Caesar and Minamoto. But I have infantry, so how can I test cavalry? Alright. But this is not a proper test because it's gonna be infantry against cavalry. We tried that, so I smashed him. But that would be a very interesting setup. Because Julius Caesar, if you guys didn't know, when Julius Caesar does his main skill, is buffing the skill from the second commander. Julius Caesar main skill, buff second commander skill. Julius Caesar. Well, he has Julius Caesar. I bring half, not brong. The reason I told him to bring half is because so he can benefit from the 15% of Julius Caesar. Because no point is not a very good test if he's gonna bring 100k. Julius Caesar benefits from the numbers, and he has the leadership talents, which is another 3%. That's 18% troops. So in order to do a, I don't know, decent test. Wow, I don't even have 200. Alright, 100,000. Well, half would be 90. Leave it, 100,000. But they're pretty fast. I mean, the legionnaires with 5% march speed, they are pretty fast. With another 5% march speed. That looks alright. Just him. What does he mean by that? Just him and march. Julius Caesar, Minamoto, just cavalry, half of march. So I don't know what's half of march. That's like 23%. Half of normal march. I would bring cavalry, but I don't have proper commanders for cavalry. If I bring my cavalry, tier 4. Whoa! Wait a second, he has Teutonic Knights. Wow, those are tier 5 Teutonic Knights he's gonna bring. Alright, that's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting fight. You got Richard from Golden Key. Revolution Zine. Congratulations. I don't even have Richard nor Martin nor Hannibal Barca ESG. List goes on. Hi Ronnie, how are you doing? Shazam, I'm doing alright. Hey Ronnie, what do you think about Pelagius as a free-to-play player? Danny Lopez, I think he's great. I'm using it. I'm using my Pelagius a second in command to my Minamoto, and he's doing great. Julius with Frederick. Depends how his Frederick is. I was not maxed out. I was trying to use maxed out commanders. Let me do this verification rewards. I have spent so much healing speed rush in the past 2 days. You guys have no idea. If I didn't spend 30 days of healing speed rush, I didn't spend any. Alright, so let's see how much this will bring. Is that half a march? It should be around 120,000. I suppose it's half a march. So Julius Caesar, maxed out Julius Caesar and Minamoto. And this is the reason, guys, I've told him to put Minamoto second in command. Because there's direct damage factor. And increase all damage by 30%. Because he increased all damage by 30% and troops attack by 20%, it boosts the Minamoto attack by a lot. Minamoto also does the debuff, so this is gonna be really interesting, even if he only has cavalry. So let's see how this one goes. It all depends on his Julius Caesar. So let's see when his Julius Caesar does the main skill, and then Minamoto, that is 2,400. $1,400, then another 1,200. 2,000 damage. And those are Teutonic Knights. So he's with Germany. 2,300. That's a lot of damage he does for my infantry. I don't think I have seen. Wow, 2,200 and another 2,000. That's a lot of damage from Minamoto. 2,200, another 2,000. Look at that. So did I told him to use a very good setup against me? So he's fighting against infantry, and I just told him how to beat me. It could also work if he puts Julius Caesar second in command, then he has the specialization talent path from Minamoto, which it will buff the cavalry quite high. So he's out damaging my heal. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's out damaging my heal. He's doing so much damage with Minamoto that he is out damaging my heal. I'm doing 2,000 heal, that's nothing. So I just gave him the ticket. Yeah, it won't, but the cavalry will have a lot more stats from the cavalry talent pad. Sorry, playing the game right now and I'm half paying attention, Ronnie. Yes, this is tier 4 versus tier 5. Best way to counter Ronnie is to ask Ronnie how to counter him. Imperial Might, I can't read that. He's using leadership and attack talent tree, burning blood and hidden wrath. Why his regeneration faster? Probably because of the numbers of troops, because he's doing much more damage. I think doing damage has also a very good factor. Yeah, I'm taking less damage for sure. So who said cavalry can't beat infantry? Look at that. 52,000 left. 47 with almost 50,000 heal. That's how much damage Minamoto done because of Julius Caesar. Yeah, well, that didn't end how I thought. It's almost better than Hannibal and Caesar. What do you mean better than Hannibal and Caesar? I don't think that was... I mean, it probably was a little bit faster, but that's 100k troops. I mean, how much do you think it's gonna take to beat them? So see, guys, Julius Caesar, don't sleep on Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar is great, even with Minamoto. On even numbers, tier 4 versus tier 5, I won against him. Where is it? So this is even numbers with mixture of troops. Victory remaining. Wait, is it with mixture of troops? I believe so. Yeah, with mixture of troops. 200,000 victory. Victory. So in even numbers, I win against tier 5. Tier 4 versus tier 5. But when he brings more or, you know, good setups, yeah, crazy damage from Minamoto. If you get multiple targets on you, Hannibal and Caesar is better. I mean, Julius Caesar on Hannibal would be a little bit better because Hannibal does kill damage, but that's too low anyway. It won't make much of a difference. Hannibal damage factor is like 400, so what's that? Stop with the freaking attack buff is 10 freaking percent your max research. What 10% is gonna make a difference? If you get multiple targets, Hannibal and Caesar is much better. If you get multiple attacks, so there is multiple people attacking you, they will do much better. On 1 versus 1, Minamoto is really good. Ronnie, thank you for your help and teams. You helped me and many other players a lot. You are part of this game. I'm pleased to look your videos during KVK. Greetings from Germany. Crow Legs, thank you very much. No, Ronnie. Sorry for typing bad. He's using in his talent tree. It gives rage if you are attacking his troops. Oh. So because I'm attacking him, he's generating more rage. I've noticed that he's generating more rage only when he has more troops. When we have even troops, or I generate more rage than him. That's what I've noticed. We had to calculate our own battle calculations in Kings of Avalon game. Started with 10 troops versus 1 and moved up slowly to figure out what they would do. That's a lot of calculations. Sammy, hello, BigRickB. People are gonna refer your videos in KVK before fighting against you. Ronnie, what we shall do if we have endless war for pass? 110 million islands alliance versus 98 million alliance. What do you mean endless war? Let them go to sleep and steal it. I don't think he... Jake, hey Ronnie, been using my Max, Minamoto and Kawakawa for rallies, just wondering if Mino and Richard would give me less dead. Jake Rowling, do you use only Kavari in the rally? Because if you use only Kavari in the rally, it's much better Minamoto and Double C. If you put Richard, that's gonna be a mixture of, I don't know. If you want to use Richard, I would use Charles as main commander and do full infantry rally. If you use Minamoto and Double C, you should only have cavalry in the rally. If someone brings a different type of troops, the whole rally goes down the shizzle. Just one. If someone reinforces the rally with, let's say, another type of troops, the rally goes down the shizzle. Again. Yeah, it would be nice, but could you imagine then fighting 3 players with your setup? Quick death. This game kinda cheat and just use a numbers game. If I throw more numbers at you, is win. Wish it was more in depth. Well, it is in depth because this, I don't know what to say to this. The game is at the beginning. And options are limited, but later on, when more commanders are maxed, there will be options to counter setups. Right. What should we do now? I mean, recover my... get some troops to... Oh, did I win this? Which... Oh, this is on favorite. Yeah, victory, victory. Victory, victory. Yeah, these are all victories. Against infantry. 200,000 infantry. I won with ease, 170,000 remaining. But he used Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar. Okay. What else should we do now? I think I should change the name of the live stream because there's more like tier 4 versus tier 5 battles than a usual Sunday live stream. Am I correct? Legend Ronnie, yeah, I think this live stream might be more expensive than your bundle purchase video. Dragotien, do you remember what we've done yesterday? Do you remember another 282,000 to heal from yesterday? Wow. There is another video coming up, guys, I've done yesterday. That was just crazy. Sammy Ronick, watch Kingdom 1042. I'm category 4 leader. Just watch the map. Sammy, I'm not gonna do server jumping today. Hey Ronnie, been using my... Okay, I answered that. Do you get less severely wounded troops if you fight on your own territory? Raven, no. It all has to do with how long the battle is. Damage and everything. Which one better? Mina CC or Julius Mina? Juan Carlos. That's a tricky question. Against tier 4 maxed out Mina CC, you guys know that I won and I didn't use legionnaires. The video is uploaded. Against tier 5 Julius and Mina, I lost. So it's really hard to make the difference. I will have to battle a maxed out Mina double C tier 5, and that's the way I can tell you if they are better or not, if Julius is better. Hello Jeroni, how was your day? I hope it's all good. Kosti, of course I remember you. I'm the guy you made 30 million and finally I get the Richard and it's almost 50 and skills 5212. Kosti, if you're free to play and got that far, bro, you are an example to everyone. Show his city layout. I don't think he had in plan to decorate his city. So yeah, I believe this is Germany. Heroni, I was the first that you did a kingdom jump. It was my favorite for Christmas you did to me. Flippos, you're welcome. How many wounded troops do you have in hospital? I don't want to look. 181,000. 181 freaking thousand troops. And this is just 1/3 of the bill. You guys have no idea how much I have healed. This was an expensive bill. Alright. Well, at least it was fun. What can I say? Fighting tier 5 troops, it doesn't happen every day. Anything else you want to try? I want to go heads up 100k against 100k with both of us attack buffs. I just want to see what balance buff would do. Okay. One last, because my hospital is full. I know some of you has always left comments asking me to leave the alliance or both players to leave the alliance, but there is no point. What's the point of leaving the alliance? Because when you do war, when you battle with someone, do you leave the alliance? Do you actually tell your enemy to pop an attack buff so it's gonna be equal? No, you don't do that. I was trying to make a very good war scenarios. That's why I always try him to use the benefits from his Julius Caesar, so guys can try and see a reality if this would happen in an actual war, 1 versus 1. So you can't leave the alliance to do a proper test if that is better than that, because in war, in a proper war, you don't have time to do, you don't do tests. It's war. Alright, one last 100,000.
Je suis le marteau des Francs. Que voulez-vous? Que voulez-vous?
So he used a 10% attack buff, and who is he bringing? Whoa, 266,000. Well, what can I do with 266,000, yo? $100K against 100K. You beat me with 266K. There's no point to go against the 266K again. Bring half. Should I tell him to bring half? He wanted to try 100K versus 100K to see the 10% buff difference. But considering the research, I'm not max research. His stats are way off the charts. How are the troops buff? Oh, this was with the cavalry, 120% attack. If he had double C with the full cavalry specializations, wow, this would have been 55, 175. Would go to almost 190. Alright, so how much did he bring? $100,000. Should I tell him to attack me? Alright, I'll attack him, that's alright. Because I'm gonna win anyway. 10% buff, it won't make a difference for him. Well, he's doing a little bit more damage. But I think I'm gonna win. With just 100,000, 10% buff is not gonna make a difference. He's winning with numbers. Did 180 wheel spin still not enough? The flipping coin, maybe will 180 spin every time to show up on wheel? The flipping coin, are you crazy? For Richard, that is a lot of spin. Oh, BigRickB! You're on the live stream. Hello, Legend Ronnie. I wanted your opinion. I have a level 53 Minamoto and a level 31 Sun Tzu, both max skills. If they are my defense commanders, do I set Sun Tzu as primary or Minamoto as primary? Infernal Nasus, that is a very, I don't know, complicated decision. Because your Minamoto is 53, that is a lot of talents. Am I smashing him? Are you crazy? Yeah, healing is overwhelming when he doesn't have the numbers. Healing, BigRickB, healing is overwhelming when you don't have the numbers. When you have the numbers, you deal so much damage, and my Richard doesn't manage to heal enough. So that's why the 10% attack, it's not gonna make much of a difference, because you're winning with numbers. That's why it's the punching bag theory. I made a video for this. Hannibal Barca and Julius Caesar. Because that's how the game does the math. That's how is the function of the game. More troops you have, more stats there is on the field. So the more troops you have, when there is, I don't know, mathematical formula or whatever, it does the sum. you have a lot more stats than I do with the numbers. But I have to say, I'm going on yellowish, so you're doing a little bit better with the 10% attack. Even with all the heal, I'm still going on yellow. So it is a difference with the 10% attack, but not enough. You need numbers. Caesar as lead will end same way with Ronnie's setup. I think we did try it. We did try it with Caesar as lead. Free Flyer, the 30% all damage is for the troops as well. It's not for Hannibal only. And I mentioned that Hannibal skill damage is 400, so that's 400 base damage. It's not a lot. Another 30% to that is nothing. That's why when I told him to use Julius Caesar and Minamoto, it made such a difference, because Minamoto has a lot of damage factor. Hello Ronnie. Do you see the player with 150 million? Goody Danny, it has 121 million now. Don't repeat the message, I saw it, Goody Danny. Yeah, I'm aware, but why wouldn't you have the skill gain that buff anyway? Hannibal Barca is 60, Julius Caesar is 52. That's 8 talent difference. For a little bit of extra damage to Hannibal's main skill. I think his Frederick is at 5-star. No, he was 135 million, he lost 50 million yesterday. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so the 10% buff, it's not so much important, it's all about the numbers. With those particular commanders, BigRickB, it's all about the numbers. You have to benefit from the numbers. If you use a 50% buff, I think you can go to almost 400k. Lucy Star, welcome to the stream, Lucy Star. You're new. I still don't understand how you beat with 100k tier 4, 100k tier 5. Is it only because you have better commanders? Got some skills, it's about stats as well. If you look on the battle log, my infantry is at 115% attack, 115% defense, and he had mixture of troops. Even if you do the sum on all of them, I'm still slightly better on stats than him, even that he has tier 5. And I have heal, so I recover a lot of troops because of the heal. 95,000 heal. So almost every slightly wounded troops that he does, I almost bring them back. That's why he needs to do way more damage, so it out damages my heal. That's why with Minamoto it worked, even that he had cavalry, because he did so much damage, Minamoto. Modern Agario, hello, welcome guys, welcome to the stream. Him at 400k army will really be like him running around with elephants. With 50%, I think he can feel 400k. So imagine 400k. Who will gonna touch 400k? No one. That's why it's the punching bag theory. Marco. Hello, Legend Ronnie. What do you think about pairing double C with Sun Tzu? I think it's really bad, Marco. Double C with Sun Tzu doesn't really make any logic. Free Flyer. Yes, but especially at the beginning you have to win 4 MG events. It's not easy. And if you're VIP 14, you'll be getting 3 sculptures daily. That is something I'm looking forward. Simply Wong, hello. Mr. Syntaxor. Hey Ronnie, how is it going? Everything's going alright. We are exercising. We are getting our troops on the field so they can march, get some exercises. Giannis, Ronnie, when you get the tier 5, you're gonna smash all the kingdom. Are you crazy? I'm long away till I get tier 5. It's nowhere near close. What's better as a combo, YSG and Sun Tzu or YSG and Herman? I would go with YSG and Sun Tzu. Bassem. Definitely much better combination. Caesar and Frederick the First. He will win, I think. Crawl. You hear that, BigRickB? Caesar and... Should we try that? Well, if it's Caesar and Frederick, Frederick can bring a lot of troops. All right, let's Frieda and set Frederick 130k. No, that's 15%, 30%, 35%, 38%. Wow, that would be 138k. Are you crazy? He's gonna smash me in any way possible. If we do as real as possible simulation with Caesar and Frederick, he's gonna need to bring 138,000 troops. 138k. That's 38% more than me. Because that's 15% from the 4 skill from both of them, that's 30%. It's 5% from the VIP 14. That's 35%, and there's another 3% from the talents, so that's 38%. So 138k. Alright, Caesar and Frederick 138k. Mixed. Yeah, mixed. Yeah, mixed. Because his Caesar is definitely on the leader talent path. I think it's gonna be my last fight because I only have like 100,000 left. Yep, 121,000. So I'm gonna have to field 100,000 to make this as close as possible to reality. 100,000. Should I bring my cavalry? Nah.
Je suis le marteau des Francs. Que voulez-vous?
All right, just my infantry. I'm gonna get smashed, definitely. Legend Ronnie, why are you typing to be right back in game? He's listening to Livestream. Oh, you're right. I forgot about it, BigRickB. I'm sorry. Is Joan of Arc and Charles Martel a good combo with Joan of Arc being first and Charles being second? Modern Agario, not really. Joan of Arc main commander didn't prove to be that great. Your troops exercise way too much. They are stopping tier 5. Not this time. So this simulation is gonna be as real as possible. Alright, so he has 138,000. Frederick is... he's not looking that great. His first one is not maxed. But anyway, what I'm trying to do is simulate a maxed out Frederick. A maxed out Frederick would be able to bring 138,000. A maxed out Julius and Frederick. That's why I told him to bring 138,000. Because I have maxed out commanders, he has maxed out commanders. Julius is leading, mixture of troops. Let's go. Legionnaires, may you rest in peace. This is gonna be painful to watch. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, Frederick's main skill is a 2. This is interesting. But no, he's gonna win with numbers on this one. There's no chance. I'm already losing ranks. You need a maxed out Frederick to do proper tests. We try with the numbers, so he's definitely gonna win. Yeah, he's definitely gonna win with the numbers. But a maxed, to see the proper test, you need a maxed out Frederick, because a maxed out Frederick, he has 100% on that main skill. This one was 100%. It went all 3 of them. That was a lot of damage. And he has a little bit of heal from Frederick. 1,700 heal from Frederick. Wow. It's not a bad setup. Because there's a lot of troops. There's a little bit of healing as well. So I'm doing 2,200 heal. Yeah, this is a very nice setup. Julius and Frederick. I don't see the healing from Frederick. I don't... oh, 1,500. Every 5 seconds. It's not a bad setup, but I still think that Hannibal Barca is doing better. And as I said, you need a maxed out Frederick for the proper test. We tried with the troops to bring just the numbers. BigRickB, Frederick is not bad. Imagine with the expertise. When you have expertise on your Frederick, that damage, that red damage is gonna be constant. It's gonna be all the time. No, it's 20%. Now it has 20% chance to fail, and when he has expertise, that damage is 100%, and he only has 2 points in the skill right now. So imagine that there's still 3 points in that skill. Plus, this setup can bring more troops than Hannibal. Oh, the heal is 10% chance. Right, Dragotian. Still, the setup did really good. You see, BigRickB, your next commander to work on. I even told you when we talked about in the chat that if the new commanders are bad, I'm gonna focus on Frederick. It's gonna be my next commander to max. Because we have Julius Caesar after El Cid, so I can max Julius Caesar from that. Yep. So how bad was it? Look at that, 27,000 heal. That's about 40% of what my Richard did. Remaining 81,000 from 138,000. That's a lot of heal from Frederick. Alright, so I see now what you mean, Dragotin. 10% chance. And then it has the 5 seconds cooldown. But this is what I'm trying to say. This is not maxed out. This one, and with the expertise, this one is 100% all the time. It's damage non-stop. %15% troops capacity. What more do you want? 10% damage when attacking cities. Well, you don't have to use him when attacking cities. Yeah, I stopped on him to finish Caesar, but then got word on new heroes, so I stopped building all of them until the release. BigRickB, I'm doing the same. I'm gonna wait for the new heroes, the new commanders. Once the new commanders are out, then I can decide. Ronnie, are you still waiting to max Caesar's second skill before using yours? Guilherme Padro, I'm still waiting for the second one to max. At this point in the game, like we are now, we are going for 6 months since we are playing. You need maxed out commanders. So it doesn't matter how long I wait, I need to max out a commander if I want to make him good at something. At this point, where I'm in the game right now, and most of the players got maxed out legendaries. Everyone, not most. So whoever I'm gonna meet in the Alliance Battleground, which is gonna start on 22, they're gonna have maxed out legendaries. I'm not gonna do much without maxed out legendaries. You guys know already the new ones have good skills. Even with Caesar Frederick, but non-expertise. Yeah, that's a lot. It is a lot. He was doing a lot of damage, considering all my damage reduction. I'm new to the game and I don't understand a thing. I don't even know why I'm here. Ruined at night. You like to watch live streaming. I'm telling you. Ronnie, did you ever play Age of Empires? Of course I did play Age of Empires. For free to play, is Frederick I better or Scipio Africanus better? Well, Frederick without skills is not better than Scipio. Khalid, this is the top tier fight. When you're gonna have a very important battle or a very important fight, you're not going to meet only tier 5 troops. In our server, there's only one player who has tier 5 troops. What is your chance to meet tier 5 troops on the battlefield? On every server that you check, there is 1, 2, 3 players that have tier 5 troops. This is something that you see every day. Can you go up and read what I said? I want to see what you think. Alessio Pena, welcome to the stream. You're only nice battles. I think that Frederick can be better with Richard. Alessio Pena, we can agree to disagree. Because Frederick's main skill, having a large number of troops, can be incredibly devastating. Well, you read my comment. I have been watching your video for a long time. Thank you very much. What did you roll? Got some skills. Today I did Guardian on 00 UTC and 12 UTC. I had 5 shrines and altar to beat Guardian, which means 50 Guardians times 5 marches, each is 240 in total. That's for the event. Also, I got in total about 1 million experience for 9 commanders. That means 9 million experience I did in one day. Wow, that is insane. The only thing is that is very hard. Somehow I managed to do it. Well, congratulations if you managed to do it. Any other setup you want to try, BigRickB? Only thing I could try is my cavalry, but it's horrible. My cavalry is horrible. My cavalry setup. My Minamoto is not maxed out. I don't have any other proper setup except my infantry. How am I doing with my hospital? Well, I have 89,000 infantry left. 180,000 are healing, 51,000 are in the hospital. You see, guys, when I've done the video about hospital flags and passes, this is what I meant. You see that I have 181,000 healing, and now I have 51,000 waiting, because these are the new ones that I just got from the last battle, or the last 2 battles. So I cleared the hospital by just started to healing them. So this is a very good way. If you have resources, this is a very good way. You just queue up your healing troops and you free the hospital. Then you can get more troops into the hospital. So basically you could almost double the size of your hospital. If you queue up the numbers, then you can fill it up with the same numbers. And after that, you'll have definitely dead troops. Whoa, I'm not training troops. I don't have resources. Up to you. I'm donating my tier 5 and time for you, brother. BigRickB, thank you very much. I think that's as much as I wanted to try from my part. I'm out of resources anyway. My hospital is full. I spent enough cards already. Thank you very much. You're the man. You're the Titan of Kingdom 16. So the Titan has emerged to the surface and show us what tier 5 can do. Ronnie, Siege versus Siege. Bonidum Homestead, no. Alessio Pena, Frederick Mina can do well for nuke. So in the small run. But Frederick Richard can do better in the long run. Frederick and Richard, there is healing, but there isn't enough sustainability. I mean, there is no damage reduction, no nothing. Julius Caesar has damage reduction and stats increase and damage increase to the troops and your second commander. That's why Julius Caesar and Mina did so good. Got some skills. Thank you very much. That's a great idea. Doing so many shrines. Neon Mars. Did the civilization change make a huge difference for your infantry setup? Neon Mars, definitely. BigRickB, everyone wants to thank you for your help. And your tier 5 troops are amazing. I'm definitely waiting for my tier 5 troops so then we can do some proper tryouts. Ronnie, what you said talents Charles Martel? Please show. My Charles Martel. Full cavalry and testudo formation. If testudo formation was at 60% like it used to be before, maybe it would have been different. I think this one was a little bit better before. I think it was 4 seconds. It was reducing like 40% damage. If these two were like they used to be, I would have had a better chance against tier 5, but yeah. Now it's more balanced. So numbers can beat the infantry in the end. Double C Pelagius. Marco, I would put Pelagius double C. Marco Filimon. Patrick Smith. How much to max double C? Patrick Smith, it can be quite expensive. I cannot estimate because it all depends on your luck on the chance to drop from those chests. On top of that, it depends how many how many events are you going to win. So no one can estimate approximately in cash to max your double C. But pretty expensive. The cheapest commander is Minamoto. So at the moment, BigRickB, no problem guys. Just remember, without his setup, it's not as easy to kill tier 5. Thank you very much, BigRickB. Neon Mars, hey, is it true that you have a 30% tax on resources when attacking other cities? Yes, it is. When you plant the resources, it is. You don't take the full amount. I never understood. Maybe now you help me understand. Why testudo formation is better than medicinal supplies on defense path? Well, if you want me to explain you, I will. Normal troops attack has a 10% chance. That tells you everything. If you look on this one, after using a skill, so you have to use a skill to benefit from the medicinal supplies. Attack goes on and on every single turn. You do multiple attacks, there's more people attacking you, there is more chances to get testudo formations because you attack more other peoples in return. Or maybe it's only affecting the main target, but still you have more chances to get testudo formation one after another, which is a significant amount of damage reduction, than some 300 healing factor, which is almost insignificant. That is the first part. For you to get medicinal supplies, you have to pass Burning Blood. So you get medicinal supplies, but you don't generate rage enough. So how often are you going to use your skills if you don't generate rage enough with your infantry? Generating more rage, you're gonna cast your skills from Charles Martel and Richard I. You're gonna cast them faster than you get healing from Richard I, which is much more powerful than the healing. So if someone actually wants to put everything on the paper, is actually a lot more from that part than you get from this part. It's true, if you get on this part, you get loose formation, less skill damage, but you're already tanky enough. Another 9% is not gonna make skill damage, is not gonna make a much. This is more general. Reduce all damage taken, 15%. So it doesn't say skill, it doesn't say attack, it says all. This one, it says reduce damage taken. So it cannot involve skill damage. So I'm not sure if this one works against skill. It's not only damage taken. I believe it's only from attacks, from normal attacks. Then you're gonna skip this one if you go on the other path. When troops led by this commander enter battle, increase defense by 1.5 times commander star level. My commander is 6 stars, that's 9%. When I enter the battle, 9% defense. So you're gonna skip all that for medicinal supplies. What do you get here? Reduce damage. Increase counterattack damage by 1.5%. Come on, that's a joke. I hope that was satisfying enough. Should I open gold chest before the update to get more charter for Plagueis and double C drops? Marco, no. Save your keys. Get some of the new commanders. You never know. Are siege only good for gathering? Yes, Bonidum Homestead. Only for gathering. What civilization you choose? I'm Rome at the moment. I'm with Rome. I switched to Rome because of the legionnaires. I need more resources. Let me just start training, because there's time wasting when there are no troops training. More food. Legionnaires. So sad faces. Attack, defense, health, load. These guys look very nice. Wow. 221, 222. That looks so nice. Can't wait to reach tier 5. Get more. This and this. What do you think about maxed out Herman with John Kusunoki? They can do very nice with archers. Ronnie, is it better to use Martel Eulgi or Martel Boudica? I will definitely go with Martel and Eulgi. Kenneth, I'm a big fan, Legend Ronnie. Keep it up. I'm waiting for a review on the new civilization commanders to pick on. Kenneth, thank you very much. I can't do all the videos in one day, so I will try to prioritize. I'll see what I'll probably do civilizations as first, then commanders on the next day. I can't do everything in one day. It is not easy to counter tier 5 because not many people in the server have proper setup with 2 max legendary commanders. Jago, you're correct. Hey Legend Ronnie, just wanted to say hi, love your videos. Zachary, thank you very much. Why did they nerf Joan of Arc but not Richard? In my opinion, that's so unfair. They nerfed the infantry talent tree and the defense talent tree, so they didn't have to nerf Richard. Ronnie, what's best low hard talent build? I have done a low hard guide. You can go ahead and check it there. I've done the proper for low hard. You have the link over there. I switched to Japan. Good for you. If I had the full cavalry army, max Mina, is it better to have Mina on skill pad or cavalry? Cavalry, Afonso. If you have full group of cavalry. Jazz on Mars. Hi Ronnie, I think I'm a bit late. Hope you're good. I'm alright, Jazz on Mars. Thank you very much. It was a great live stream. We fought 2 hours with tier 5 or against tier 5. So what are siege good for? Gathering. Do they do any damage? They do damage, of course, but they are better for gathering. So what type of units or things do they do damage towards? Like I said, if everyone on the live stream donates $50 each, you can reach tier 5 by the end of the week. So what are siege good at? Designed to break or circumvent city walls and other fortifications during siege warfare. The earliest engine was the battering ram, developed by the Assyrians, followed by the catapults in ancient Greece. I can't check the troops anymore, but any troops, they counter the catapult. I can't check them anymore. So catapults, they are being countered by everyone. So it's not good to use siege during the battles. What civilization you used before Rome? Britain, yeah. Can you please show me your academy? I suppose you're interested in the military technology. Since I'm in the academy, I have to say that in order to unlock your tier 5 troops, there is a lot of research that you have to max out from here. Plow, sawmill, whipsaw, scythe, quarry, coinage. I need machinery as well, so I need stone saw, shaft mining. You need to do this as well. Carriage, cutting and polishing for unlocking your tier 5. After that, you need all these maxed out, which you can see how many days it is. That one is 75 days left. I need cartography, what steel, scutum, medical corps, encampment, and then I can probably start researching elite legionnaires, which they're about 100 days as well. Combined arms. This is what I told about when I told you about cutting and polishing carriage. So yeah, tier 5 are no joke. I'm a long way ahead. Bro, which Richard skill is best? Because I saw people winning 1 versus 5 with Richard. It's really, I want to know which skill I have to upgrade. First skill, you have to max out the first skill. Max out the first skill on Richard, after that unlock his other skills. What's the quickest way to level up on the game? Danny Kumar. No other way. What's the best way to get tier 5 troops? Play or pay? What server is he on? 1016. It says over there on next to my power. 1016. Guess you have to rob a bank to get tier 5. Well, I asked BigRickB how much it cost him, and he told me that it cost him a leg and an arm. So maybe you don't really need to rob a bank, but it can cost you something else. Go in the siege units building, tap on the information button, then go to the cursor over the first icon below the stats. I have to cancel the troops if I want to check the stats. Alright. Although it lacks precision, the mangonel can still deal crippling blow to large targets such as fortresses. I'm not sure where exactly it says, but it says they are being countered by everything. A tank defense health was probably the most powerful couple. Countless tales of their use in battles made troubleshoot a recurring nightmare for cities everywhere. The enemy's last memory will be of rock flying in the sky. Counter watchtower. Alright, so it's the first one. Thank you very much. But is countered by infantry, archers, and cavalry unit. This is where I wanted to go. It's about $10,000 for my tier 5. I need to go somewhere and scream. Wow. Less if I didn't push to do it faster. Wow. BigRickB. Yeah, that's a lot. True. I'm still a long way till I get to my tier 5. Which recharge skill is the best except the first one? The fourth one. Amir Hossein. On recharge is the first skill, and then is the fourth one for enhancing the healing. Well, on even numbers, yeah, I did one. But when he's using the benefit of his commanders, which is the fourth skill, then he wins. Patrick Smith, you can earn that money in 3 years. Well, start working. In the Advanced and Elite Commander recommended by the free-to-play players, can I use, for example, Dragon Lancer or Lancelot or City Keeper as a main commander to invest? Khalid, they would only be good at the beginning of the game. After that, they're gonna drop exponentially. Exactly, play hard. If you get demoralized just because one player has reached tier 5, it's really bad. You shouldn't really get demoralized. As I mentioned, it's like 1, 3, or 1 to 5 players in a server that have tier 5. Dragotin, you make that money in 3 weeks. Wow. Tell me in private chat, what do you work? Are you hiring? So that is about the trebuchet. They are being countered by anything. Infantry, archers, and cavalry. I need to start farming. My resources are gone. Everything is gone. Supply boxes. I need to save some of the reports. These are very good reports for research purposes. You know, you never know later on. Dragotian, 4 kids. Bro, you've been busy. I'm telling you. I understand now. Don't worry. I totally understand, Dragotian. 4 kids. That's a hard job. I think this is the 3rd time you're asking me which skills on Richard are the best. I have to ask you, do you understand English, or should I really need to show you? First skill is the most important on Richard. After that is the 4th skill that is most important on Richard. Healing effect enhancement. You get more healing. Then is the 3rd skill from Richard, which boosts the attack and defense of your infantry. The 2nd skill on Richard only affects the garrison. It's only for garrison. It doesn't work on the open battlefield. This is just for garrison. Same as this one has a garrison skill. Counter-attack damage bonus, health, defense, and speed to my infantry. They should make this one 1400. It's a little bit unfair. Every legendary has 1400. This one has 1400. Yes. They should make this 1400. Make my infantry stronger. What the hell? Right. What is the time, guys? Well, BigRickB, there isn't anything else you can do at the moment. Just train tier 5 troops and max out legendary commanders. And also, if you want to have a very strong cavalry, yes, the double C. I can't spell his name, if everyone will laugh if I do. This one. If you manage to max this one with Minamoto, they are very, very strong cavalry. I fought with Sir Jazz and even my infantry is having trouble against his tier 4 with Sir Jazz. Sir Jazz has a maxed out double C. If he ever wants to fight with you, you can have a very good idea how strong he is. Minamoto, main commander, and Cao Cao, second in command. He's very strong. I receive a wooden chest. What is the max level of heroes? 60. Ronnie, try mission level 1 with 30 legionnaires. Neon Mars, I think this live stream has been the longest live stream I have ever done. It says here 2 hours and 17 minutes. Something is wrong. How can it be 2 hours and 17 minutes? I think it cut off those 6 minutes, did it? I didn't even knew. I'm talking. No, it didn't cut it off. I thought it made like a 6 minutes live stream. No, add it up to this live stream. So the first 6 minutes when I talked alone that you guys didn't see, I think they're gonna appear on this video when it's gonna be done, when this live stream is gonna be done. Love from Kingdom 16. Oh wait, you are in 16. Thank you very much. Hi from Ukraine. Legend Ronnie. How is Double C main commander and Mina secondary? No, I didn't say Double C main commander. Minamoto say main commander. Not Double C. Double C has to be second in command. Or you're asking me how it is. They are pretty bad. Minamoto main commander is much better because they are both skill damage dealers. Both Minamoto and both Double C. And if Minamoto is the main commander, he has the full cavalry path. And he's gonna have a very good portion of the skill path. I can show you his talents. Oh, look at that. He's right, the first one. All I had to do is just made the picture visible. So Minamoto, once he's gonna be level 60, you have the full cavalry talent path, and you're gonna have a lot of regeneration and a lot of skill damage. Because both Minamoto and Double C, they do skill damage. Their main skill has a lot of damage factor. That's why they are so strong. They both boost cavalry, which attack attack enhances the effect of damage factor from them. So more attack the cavalry has, more enhance is the damage factor from the skill. And they both do skill damage. Plus that new talent path or skill. That's why they are so strong. But not against infantry. Who is this one? Whoa, this is Alliance Battleground. What else do I have here? Pelagius. Yeah, it's similar. This is Pelagius. Was just kidding, bro. Of course, the tier 1 mission would match your stinky legionnaires. Alright, on Mars. You provoke me. Expedition, level 1. Challenge. Charles Martel. Richard. 30 legionnaires, you said? It says suicide mission, so yeah, I'm probably gonna lose.
Que voulez-vous? Je suis le marteau des Francs. Que voulez-vous? Je suis le marteau des Francs.
Alright, you want to try this? We try it.
Que voulez-vous? Je suis le marteau des Francs. Que voulez-vous? Je suis le marteau des Francs.
No, I'm getting smashed. I'm actually getting smashed. Come on, do a skill damage. If they do a skill damage, I'm saved. Army defeated. Alright, you won. You are very lucky because you'll have Ark of Osiris. Yes, I am very lucky. If they would have done a skill damage, I would have won. But they didn't do a skill damage. Probably 40 legionnaires. Can you please zero someone? Patrick Smith, if I show you saved up records from zeroing someone, does that count? Rather than having more to suffer. I'm already healing enough. I don't want to have dead troops as well. Let me if I have any saved up when I was zeroing someone. Okay, I do. So I zeroed someone, which is a Kia. He had 400k troops in the city. Let me get to the main battle report. So this is Charles Martel, this is Richard. 450k troops in the city. The battle report is too old. He had Scipio Africanus maxed out with expertise. And double C. It doesn't show here, but he had only tier 4. So there was 450,000 tier 4. No. I don't entirely remember. But there was a lot of tier 4. That I remember. It was like 400,000. Something like that. There was about 400k tier 4. So this is the main battle report. The reason I'm saying that this is the main battle report is because my main attacking group is always attacking back the next second the victory is over. When you want to zero someone, you don't want to interrupt the attack. If you interrupt the attack, you give them a chance to heal. So my Charles Martin and Richard, they are constantly attacking back. I'm making sure they do that. After that is the other commanders, which is at that point was Lancelot and Minamoto, but now is Minamoto and Pelagius. Then it was Tomoe, Gozen and Herman, because I didn't have any Archer commander. Don't use Tomoe as main commander. It's bad. Then is again Tomoe, Gozen. I didn't do the math, but I lost a lot. Like 40,000 troops all in total, or 35,000. Then I have another one. This one is long as well. Yeah, so this is the main one. No, I don't think it's the main one. Probably. I don't remember. Oh, he was still having resources, a lot of resources to plunder, so I had to do repeated attacks. Again, a lot of dead troops. Both sides. Oh, this is a Kia. Wait. A lot of dead troops. Then is Jackdaw. Snakes, some Chinese dudes. Killer Croc. Oh, Golden Frieza. Alright, this is only tier 4. Where is it? Let me get to the main one. Is this the main one? Yeah, this is the main one. This was only tier 4. It doesn't show anymore. This was 443,000. 100% there were only tier 4 in it, in the city. This was a very powerful player in the first weeks of the game. He spent a lot in the game. He speeded up everything, but then he quit. I don't know, 3 months ago. Maybe more. So I used again Lancelot, Minamoto, Boudica and Herman. You can see that the levels of the commander is much lower than there actually is. So things got a little bit improved since then. Then it's again Lancelot, Minamoto, Boudica and Herman. And my main troop, they never discontinue the attack. They always keep attacking. Like I mentioned, Charles, Martin, Richard, they never interrupt the attack. I have a video for that. You fought BigRickB? Yes, we did a demo. Just going to stream for the rest of the evening, I guess. Is there any Discord server for channel? Not for this one. Do you think tier 1 troops can be a trap account? No, definitely not. If you have like 3 million troops of level 1 and tier 4 attack your city, definitely not. When do you think Richard I is coming back? In the wheel event, you're gonna see him. How can I donate? There is option super chat, but it's not available in my region. Patrick Smith, there is a link in the description of the video. When you click for more, down on the bottom of the video is the first link. If you can't see the link, I can post it for you. Have you ever used Cleo as a support commander? No, but BigRickB did. And it didn't work very well for him with his tier 5 troops. Cleo, where you can use it is in the expedition. Okay, Ronnie, it was awesome stream today. Sadly, too much resource to heal. If I was in your server, I could have assisted some resources anyway. Good night, Jago. Don't worry. Take care, Jago. Where you can use Cleo on where she is very, very good is in the expedition. Last 10 levels of the expedition, I couldn't have done them. I couldn't have finished them without using Joan of Arc and Cleo. But Joan of Arc and Cleo in separate group, a second in command. So not Joan of Arc and Cleo in the same group. You need to have proper main commanders, and you put Joan of Arc a second in command. And same for Cleo. You just need the area buffs from them. I donated you €2 via Streamlabs. Gonna go offline now. So yeah, probably on Battleground update. Neon Mars, take care. Well, the update is gonna be on 22. Is gonna be Tuesday, so definitely Tuesday is a live stream day. I'll probably do a video, but then we're gonna have live stream as well. Neon Mars, thank you very much for the donation. I'm €2 closer to my tier 5. Justin Michaels, how can you successfully defend from tier 5 with tier 4 armies in open field? Justin Michaels, the first 2 hours of the live stream, it was just about field fighting with tier 5 troops, tier 4 versus tier 5. How much expedition coins a day? 6,200. So you might want to check the live stream, I don't know, not necessarily from the beginning, but after like 30 minutes or so, there's only battles with tier 4 versus tier 5. Gen IP Tuesday, I just mentioned. It's Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday when I do live streams for Rise of Civilization. Ryan, tier 5 would make it easier. I wouldn't say no to tier 5. Which of the new commanders are most looking forward to? Constantine the First for me. For my playstyle, Constantine the First. Others, we will see. Did you unlock the mysterious sculptures in Expedition? No. They probably release it. Light, shine, hype. Thank you very much. I saw the donation. What do you do with expedition coins? I'm waiting for the special statue to get unlocked. This sculpture shines with a dazzling light. Perhaps one day someone will unveil its secret. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, look at that, 1 star. How did I miss that? I eventually buy legendary sculptures or stars, but that's it, nothing else. I'm waiting for this. When they're gonna unlock it, I can buy like 140 of them, something like that. 140. With 140 there is a lot of things I can do. Did you saw that they replaced the second Ottoman Arabian commander, Barbier? Am I correct? Or I'm spelling his name wrong. Where is it in the system? BigRickB, get ready for Alliance Battlegrounds. I'm definitely gonna smash some people. Legendary commanders. Belisarius. Oh, it's Belisarius. Is that the one? No, Saladin. Babers. Yes, Babers. This is the one. They replaced Khalid. Very well in pitch battles. Well, it's epic. At this point in the game, epic commanders. Babers. See you in Alliance Battleground. Can you show us your talent tree for your Minamoto and Double C? I can give you a link. It's much better if you see them there. Don't. The ones that I have on my commanders right now are experimental. The proper ones, you can see them, you can find them over there on those links. All the legendary commanders. Right, guys, there's a lot. There's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I never streamed that long. Thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. BigRickB, thank you again for your tier 5 show. It was amazing. I enjoyed it a lot. Probably you did as well. Found a lot of new stuff. I'll see you guys Tuesday night for the live stream. And I can't wait for the new update. Peace out and love you all.